Welcome to the online presentation of the athletic code for Howards Grove High School athletics. My name is Dave Schmidt. I'm a co-athletic director along with Eric Worth, and I'll be going over some of the important points that are in the athletic code, which is in the student planner that you received at registration. Athletics at Howards Grove is a privilege, not a right. Because of that, athletes have a set of rules that they have to abide by. The purpose of this meeting is to explain what those expectations are, offer guidance to our student athletes, and opportunities for growth. Athletics is an extension of the classroom, and athletics can teach our student athletes life lessons that can't always be taught in the classroom. Such things as teamwork, accountability, responsibility, commitment are all things that our athletic program shares with their athletes. One of the main portions of the athletic code is academic eligibility. You have to get good grades to participate in athletics at Howards Grove. If you get all C's or higher, you have nothing to worry about in this section of the athletic code. Should your grades fall below a C, then we have to start looking at whether you can remain eligible to participate. If a student has 1 D, they continue to remain eligible. If a student has 2 Ds, they can continue to remain eligible provided they attend study table 3 times a week. If a student receives an F, they are immediately ineligible for competition in their sport for 15 calendar days. If they attend study table, their grades will be reviewed at the end of those 15 calendar days to find out if they've raised their grade to the point of being eligible again, a D or higher. If a student has more than 2 Ds, they remain ineligible until the end of the 15 calendar days. Should a student choose not to attend study table, they would be ineligible until the next marking period. Our athletic department will check grades 8 times a school year. The WIA has their own rules on transferring from school to school. If you have questions in regards to the potential of transferring to another high school, please see one of the athletic directors. Howards Grove High School has a set of their own requirements in order to be able to participate in athletics. Each sport will conduct a parent-player meeting prior to the start of their season. You will also have to review and view the code meeting online. To be able to practice each evening and participate in a contest, you have to be in attendance at school. There are some excused attendances in which you will be able to participate and some unexcused. You also need to be at school prior to 8:30 to be considered tardy as opposed to absent. Please refer to the handbook for the type of absences that are excused and unexcused. The next major section of the code is discipline code. If you get in trouble in school, it will also have some consequences for your athletic participation. A third major portion of the athletic code is training regulations. Students are not to consume alcohol, participate in drug use or tobacco use while they are an athlete at Howards Grove High School. The training regulations are 12 months, not a season. Our athletic code puts a high priority on students living a clean life. It's very difficult to be a good athlete if you are not putting the right stuff into your bodies. In the event that you should walk up upon an underage drinking party, you have a reasonable amount of time to excuse yourself and not put yourself in jeopardy of losing your eligibility. We also place a much stricter penalty on those who decide to host a party. Should an athlete make a mistake with alcohol, drugs, or tobacco, the violation and their consequences are outlined in the athletic code. We would like to point out that we would give students an opportunity to lower their suspension, provided that they follow the outlines of community service, possible AODA assessment, etc. We are a 3-strike school, meaning on your third violation, you are no longer eligible to participate in athletics. Should a student receive a training rules suspension, that student must serve the suspension in the season in which it occurred. If the student does not, then it'll carry over to the next season that they participate in. A student remains a participant of the team and may continue to practice with the team. They cannot dress or participate in any competitions. Cyber image is something that has become recently very important for our student athletes to be aware of. With iPads, iPods, cell phones, computer, Twitter, and a lot of other things that I'm probably not even aware of, students can portray an image online that they might not be very proud of later. It's extremely important to remember that once something is sent over the internet, you can never get it back. That picture that you text to somebody could be all over the village or the county or the world within a matter of days. Please be aware of the things that you put out about yourself, your family, and Howards Grove High School and community before you decide to put something online. The final slide, I would like to discuss the items that you need to be eligible to participate in athletics. The first item on our list is a physical form. A green physical form is needed when you are a first-year participant and a third-year participant. For most of our athletes at Howards Grove, it would be for freshman year and junior year. An alternate year physical card is used for second year and fourth year participation. This particular card and those years do not require a physician's visit to be eligible, just a parent signature. You will need either one of these two to be able to participate. Every athlete is required to fill out a pink emergency card form with parent's name, phone number, insurance information that coaches will bring with them to all away contests and out to practices so they can make the appropriate contact should an injury occur. A new pink form needs to be filled out every year. In the spring of 2012, a new state law was signed into action that requires all student athletes to become educated and be given information on the symptoms and the awareness of what concussions is. We have a form with some websites, some information about those symptoms, how you can safely return to play, and a signature page that you will need to turn in stating that you are aware of this information. As of right now, the state law states that you need one of these for each season that you participate. The fourth item on our list is a sports fee. There is a $40 sports fee for all sports except for dance. Dance has a $25 sports fee per season, fall and winter. The last item is a signature page that you will find directly below the video link that you clicked to view this presentation. Please print out that form, sign it, and return it to the office prior to your first athletic competition. This has been our presentation online of our athletic code meeting. If you have any questions on anything that was discussed, please do not hesitate to contact Coach Worth or myself. We'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your school year.